What's good, y'all? It's Eternal. This is my 1 week late review to Superman. Thank God I was able to dodge all the spoilers. I ain't see nothing that ruined the movie for me. So yeah, I got to see it on Saturday. Let's get into this. First, before that, I have to thank James Gunn, bro. Biggest shout out to James Gunn. I've been a lifelong DC fan. I've literally enjoyed DC more than Marvel. Even though they're both great, I've enjoyed it more for majority of my life. Love the video games, Injustice, DC Universe Online, like literally. So when I tell you, it's been a long time coming. Our universe has been clapped. Our movies have been clapped, bro. It's so good to see things finally go in the right direction and somebody that actually has intentionality behind these movies, the character, and most importantly, the lore and the comic book accuracy making these films. So with that being said, bro, let's get into the first part. Movie starts off, my man's Crypto. First thing you see, Superman on the ground, fried, which we're going to talk about later. But Crypto, bro, oh my goodness. Arguably one of my favorite parts of the movie. I'm a dog lover myself. I have 2 dogs, so of course I'm going to love Crypto. But like, I love Crypto because he wasn't just, oh yeah, go do whatever, do what I say, sick, heal. Like, nah, bro, Crypto had his own personality. He had his own person. He was his own dog. Like, hence there were moments where Superman needed him and he did come through. But like, he was his own dog with his own personality. And like, I just love that, bro. I love that aspect of his character. He was so fun. He was so loving. And man, beautiful. I really feel like Crypto was like a shining point in this movie. And you know what? I can say that. And that's going to tie into my next point, the word shine. It doesn't matter who played in this movie. Everybody had their own shine and everybody had their own importance. Everybody mattered. Everybody's screen time felt like it was meaningful. Like, there was nothing, honestly, that I feel like that was in this movie where I felt like the movie could have done without it. Like, everything felt so intentional and purposeful. And again, all of the characters shine in their own right. Like, it's Superman's movie, but really, like, nobody felt like a side character. With that being said, let's get into Guy Gardner. They picked the perfect actor and the perfect Green Lantern for this movie. Like, it does not matter if it was Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner, Jon Stewart. Nobody would have hit the same for this film. For the style of the film, nobody would have fit the way that Guy Gardner fit this film. They really captured like his hothead personality perfectly. Like at the end of the movie, like when he's helping save the country, and you see his lantern constructs, and they're literally like backhand slaps and middle fingers destroying tanks. Like, his constructs matched his personality, and that right there, that's intentionality. That is, I loved it. And I'm so glad they gave him the bowl cut, and that it was something that was able to be memed on in the movie. Like, it really is 2025, and bro had the iconic bowl cut. I love that so much. Like, none of his dialogue felt corny. None of his dialogue felt rushed. Everything was what it was supposed to be with his character. All the jokes hit fire. Chef's kiss. Now, to the man that stole the show, bro. Oh, Mr. Terrific. I'm telling you, arguably, he's like, I can't even decide, bro. But that man arguably was my favorite part of the movie. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna be like one of those people that be like, oh yeah, I've been knowing. No, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. This was my introduction to Mr. Terrific, because he's not like necessarily a character that I've seen in like a lot of mainstream like storylines that have went down in DC Comics. Like, this was my actual introduction to Mr. Terrific. Best believe I'm about to go in a comic binge and read like every single comic I can find about him now. Bro, the T-Spears, so fire. Literally working as an extension of his own eyes. Making a shield around Lois and taking down a small militia, hacking into Lex Luthor level security devices. Like, bro, oh my goodness. His jacket, somebody's gonna make his jacket. A clothing brand is gonna make a Mr. Terrific jacket, and I'm going to buy it because he was too dripped out. Outfit, fire. Had me laughing the whole movie. Personality, fire. And just like I said for the others, not a second of screen time was wasted. Every moment Mr. Terrific was in, it felt important. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, it felt like he was needed. He wasn't just like there, he was needed in this movie. Like Superman needed to have Mr. Terrific play his role that he played in this movie. He felt so pivotal. And honestly, I can't wait to see what DC does with his spinoff, because it's already got announced that he's gonna have a spinoff, as well as Jimmy Olsen from the Daily Planet. But yeah, I just get hyped thinking about this, bro. Fire. Mr. Terrific, bro, fire. Now, while Hawkgirl wasn't on the screen as much, the same thing like I said earlier, it does not feel like anybody that had screen time wasted. She played, I feel like, a pivotal role too. Again, we didn't see her as much, but I thought that her character was cool. I really liked her personality, and I think that also the actor that played the role was really fire. It was a great job all around. Now we about to talk about Superman, but I gotta address something real quick. If you did not like Superman, right, solely for the fact that the movie portrayed him as an illegal alien, you need to evaluate your heart posture and go find God. Build a relationship with God, because that is disgusting. I've actually heard people not like the movie strictly because of that, and with all due respect, you're one of the problems that we have in society, honestly. Secondly, if you were a part of the Snyderverse boycott, yes, the group of Reddit warriors and Discord warriors that were planning your group boycott of the movie, guess what? You weren't missed. You weren't missed, and you're missing out on cinema peak level superhero movies. I need you to know that. So now let's talk about Suits. Bro, Superman was embodied so well, bro. He was a symbol of peace, hope, justice, greater good, equality. Man of Steel was so humble and so caring. This man was literally even saving squirrels and dogs. Like, literally. Everybody mattered, and everything mattered to this man. It was so good. That Corn Sweat, bro, such a fire Superman. The fact that we had a Superman that was embodied the way that he is in the comics is amazing. The fact that we had a Superman that literally says, I still get scared, I still get nervous, I still make mistakes, but he still shows up. He still shows up. The way that the country that was getting seized all started cheering for Superman as a last hope, literally holding up a flag of Superman's symbol. Like, man, it's hard for me to speak, but it was just amazing, literally amazing. Superman spinning around, I have to talk about this, spinning around like a tornado, firing his heat vision, taking out hundreds of soldiers, was arguably the most coolest scene in this entire movie. Fire. Cinematography on that, fire, bro. Fire. I had to come in the house. It was getting hot. I was sweating. My phone was dying. I'm back. Okay, I gotta speed this up. I only got like 2 minutes left to talk about this review. Superman had me smiling ear to ear, bro. Like, so many good moments. That's what I gotta say about Superman. So many good moments. Even at the end, like the very, very end, where Superman is just sitting on the moon, just cuddling with Crypto, bro. Like, this movie was Superman fire. That's all I gotta say. Now, 2 points I want to talk about before I get to the end of this. I really respect James Gunn for 2 things in this movie that might have been unnoticed. One, the original Superman, Christopher Reeve, as we know, he is no longer here. He allowed his son to play a cameo as a news reporter, which is actually what he does in real life. So I thought that it was really cool that he did that. I really respect the person that played Metamorpho in that casting, because James Gunn casted him, and I don't know if you guys know about him, but that man was literally told literally on numerous occasions that because of his appearance, pretty much saying he was ugly, he should quit acting, he'll never get meaningful roles and all of these things. He was pretty much an outcast in the acting world. And I feel like him being an outcast, locked in a pocket universe with his son being held hostage, it had contrast with real life struggles, So I can do nothing but respect the casting and respect the role. And again, even he had some fire moments, bro. Fire. Like him making an artificial sun inside of the pocket universe and healing Emperor Palpatine, Superman, when he was cooked on the ground from the kryptonite, bro. Fire. Him turning his own body into this crazy intergalactic acid that fried all them soldiers, fire. I'm literally running out of time, and I'm not going to hold you. I have more to say, so this is going to be part 1 of the review. Part 1 of the review, I love Superman. I love Superman. I love Superman. I love Superman. The movie was fire. It's something that we're going to be able to talk about for years to come. Much love eternally. I'm going to see y'all when I make the second one.